Now, listen, you guys, the things that Rah Ali is being accused of doing to Nicki Minaj are certainly unthinkable. We're going to be talking about that as well as, DeAndre the Stylist. It seems like there are details that are coming forward about him also being messy when it comes to his ex. And at the same time, we're also going to be discussing about this entire Rob Kardashian and Blac Chyna reunion. And Rubi Rose is being accused of shading either Halle or Advocate BBL. These are some of the things that we'll be discussing in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So, first of all, let's talk about this Rah Ali situation, okay? When I tell you that the things are not looking good at this point, I'm just like, oh my God, Nicki Minaj. It seems like everybody who gets close to her, I guess because of her generosity, or if she has an open book policy, when she makes herself accessible to people that she feels like she can trust, they always end up taking advantage of her. Now, this is coming, through via Tasha K's desk. And this is exactly what she said. She said, "Let us drink up. Shall we, whiners? Child, a word on the curb is that Khadija, in brackets, Nicki's former assistant, then slid into a new position, Rah Ali's babysitter and side piece." Now listen, they say Rah swings both ways, and allegedly Khadija handed over Nicki's Apple ID, passwords, and login info straight to Rah. Next thing you know, credit card details were pulled, and the rest, history. Rah was history. And then she said, "Big Beck, I tried to spare you, but here we are. We're throwing hot dogs at HOs tonight. Everything is allegedly. Even my name is allegedly." And I'm just looking at that like, wow. I just cannot believe that this is how Rah would do Nicki Minaj. But then again, this is the same girl that was swinging from Remy Ma to Nicki Minaj, from Remy Ma to Nicki Minaj. And I guess the Babs were saying that entire story, the airport story with Advocate BBL, was a made-up story. Now, I absolutely believe you guys when you say that, well, that was meant to promote Advovo with, her rollout for MI the drama, because them going at it in the airport would definitely create a narrative of drama, which is the theme that she was going with for her rollout. But as for Rah, I'm just like, girl, like, I hope whatever money it is you were trying to access or you had access to was worth it, if, of course, this is true. Because imagine if she were out there pulling out credit card details only to take the 4,000s and the 8,000s that we saw on those screenshots that Nicki Minaj put out there. Like, that would just be crazy, honestly. But then I'm just thinking, when did this happen? Because I remember when the Pink Friday nails came out, Rah actually got a PR package, okay? So maybe this happened afterwards. But let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about this entire situation. I personally do worry for Nicki Minaj, because for some reason it seems like people always end up snaking her. But for me, what's crazier is somehow people will try to make it seem like it's her problem, because tell me, a friend stealing from me, how could that ever be a problem? Like, why would you even be out there entertaining someone giving you details, my personal details and stuff like that? Like, what would that be for anyway, if you're truly a friend to me? So I'm just waiting to see how all these other blogs are going to spin it around and turn it around to make it look like it's Nicki's fault that her friends are out there snaking her. Now, moving on, still talking about the same situation of people snaking Nicki Minaj, let us talk about DeAndre the Stylist. It seems like this whole Nicki Minaj case has opened a can of worms, because DeAndre's boyfriend is also coming through, providing footage actually, and he is alleging that this guy, when they broke up, even after cheating on him, several times, he was mad that the ex was finally leaving. And what did he do? Allegedly, he went and tried to rob him. And at this point, I'm just like, this cannot happen. And I've also heard people alleging that with Tamar Braxton, there is an NDA in place. That's why Tema cannot talk about things that are related to him, or taking things from her, allegedly. But anyway, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about all of this mess. But anyway, Nicki Minaj herself had a couple of things to say on her Twitter, and people feel like, well, she's addressing this situation. So she said, brought a knife to a spirit realm fight, okay? And then she said, I hate to introduce myself in the spirit. I'd rather be in the physical realm with you for your sake. No one has ever survived. Imagine someone that actually enjoys playing there in that realm. These are some different gifts, and I love the long game, okay? And then, of course, people started feeling like, well, she's just saying that whatever that has been going on to her, going on with her. Some people have been trying to tap the spirit world. I mean, we also that happened, and big fire on Advovo BBL allegedly. So I do hope that Rah is not playing in the street spirits and trying to put spells on her and stuff like that, because that would be crazy. Now, if really indeed there's been a leak about the non-verbal thing, I don't know if it's actually true. Now, what's to say that probably the ex-babysitter is the one that probably leaked it to Rah Ali, and Rah Ali is out there pillow talking to Advovo BBL, since clearly they're back to cool together again. I guess she's doing her rounds from Remy to Nicki, from Nicki to Advovo BBL. It's just insane. But anyway, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that entire situation. Moving on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about, Rubi Rose. It seems like she has angered a lot of people that dislike people who won't just pop out babies for men, just as a bonus, like a free bonus. You can have a baby. You can have a baby. I'm gonna make you a father, even if you don't deserve to be one. Anyway, this is what she said. She said, I'd rather be alone than with BS. And then she said, I'm an intelligent, beautiful multi-millionaire, and I love the F out of myself. So I'm not putting up with the BS. Y'all stay with your not-ish cheating ninjas and reward them with babies. No shade though, okay? So, of course, people were not happy with this. Some felt like she was being shady to Halle Bailey, given that, well, she has in the past expressed that, well, DDG even asked her, Rubi Rose, for a baby, and she declined, only for Halle to go on and give him that baby. So people have been saying that, well, she's just salty because she's not the chosen one for not being DDG's baby mama. Now listen, Rubi Rose does not have the cleanest look or personality. I do get that. I mean, she is on OnlyFans, for crying out loud. But that being said, I don't think she would necessarily be jealous of Halle for having a baby with DDG, seeing how that has turned out for Halle in the long run, when it comes to her character, to her personality, to her, to the PR. Like, I don't think that looking at that right now, she would be like, oh, I wish that was me. I mean, I don't think so. I really don't think so. But let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that. Do you think that she has a point, or do you think that she's bitter? Because I did see some people claiming that, well, she is bitter because nobody wants to claim her. And other people were saying that, well, she must have fallen out with Advovo BBL, seeing that recently she's been quoting and singing Nicki Minaj after shading her multiple times and clearly making it clear that she does work with Advovo BBL. So people are like, okay, it seems like she's shading Advocate BBL because, she's the one who clearly rewarded Stefan with a baby, despite him having multiple baby mamas and seemingly being reluctant to claim her in public as she does. And that's another topic that I'm like, I know is happening, you guys, but I'm choosing to not talk about it, okay? I'm choosing to not talk about that entire Stefan and Advovo BBL situation. You will find out later. You guys remember when you were begging me to put in that thing with the screaming recorded call with Ice Spice, and I told you that I just felt like I shouldn't. I know what I'm doing. But anyway, that being said, people were saying that, well, this does sound like shade to Advovo BBO. And with this, I'm sorry, like what Advovo did, I mean, I know that she was salty that Offset has been playing her for the rest of the marriage and stuff like that. But unfortunately, ladies, the womb is ours. And we have to learn to be stingy with our wombs. That's one thing that I was taught. And that's one thing that I've always stayed with. Unless maybe if you're having the baby, just for yourself, you cannot be out there just giving this man babies for no reason, okay? If you're going to be having the baby for yourself and you willingly and knowingly make a conscious decision to say, okay, maybe this man ain't ish, but I just want a baby for myself, you can do that. But if you're out there just having fun or having your so-called leak back, I feel like you shouldn't be reckless with your womb. But anyway, to each their own. If you guys love it, like it, I mean, we absolutely love it. Now, moving on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about. Talking about babies and wombs and stuff like that, it does seem like Angela White, I'm talking about Blac Chyna, and Rob Kardashian might have decided to try again to rekindle whatever they had, and the internet is out there reacting to that. Now, personally, what do I think? I feel like surprisingly it might actually work this time, because I do feel like they both have been working on themselves. I mean, Rob, he hasn't explicitly documented his work on himself, but Angela White, we have all been seeing growth. Okay, we've been seeing that, well, she has grown from the Hollywood I need to make money, I need to do anything to make money type of thing. She's been growing, and I'm not opposed to that. Am I weird for that? Listen, like, let me know, you guys, in the comment section. Am I weird to actually want them to work out this time? But anyway, moving on to the next thing, I'm just gonna leave you listening to Nicki Minaj's space, where she's out there just kicking with people. Like, I find these spaces hilarious. It's always a key, and whoever taught her to play with the voice filters, I'm just like, oh, what are you doing? But I trust you guys had a lovely weekend. Enjoy this as we step into the new week, and I wish you a very fruitful and productive week. Until my next one, see you.
Let's move on. So DeAndre and Rah Ali are friends. Have been friends. That's why Rah Ali posted the cease and desist. Like, what does she have to do with this? And see, 5 years ago, 5 fucking years ago, I put out that Rah Ali, and I want to say allegedly, okay,
Everything's
was
allegedly.
forging Nicki Minaj's name on documents. Hold on for a second.
What?
Yes, boo. Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. See, I was trying to spare her. I will. Thank you so much, baby girl. Give me my chocolate. Thank you. Appreciate you. My daughter, I sent her to the store to get me a Buno. But anyway, they say, hey, Tante, I'm on spaces. Okay, it's Miss Peaches. I'm on spaces. So here's the thing, too. So, so what are you doing up over there allowing Rod to post your cease and desist like you're gonna sue me and she calling me that YouTube lady? That's what really ticked me off. Cause I'm like, bitch, I ain't even said nothing about you. The last time I spoke Rod's name was 5 fucking years ago. There's a receipt for that. So why all of a sudden are you interjecting your big wide ass in this? You're not a real blogger. The whole page is bots. It's not real. There's no way like me and Kyle. Kyle was building his page. I'm on YouTube doing my thing. This is when he left the shade room. We used to watch that bitch, right? To the point where Kyle's page is dominating. Tell me why homegirl went from like 100,000 followers to 1 million in like 2 months. 2 months. Me and Kyle just sit back laughing. Me and Kyle just sitting back laughing at. Did you do that pictures?
Sure did.
Okay. Okay. So here's the thing. So now you got Raw, now you got DeAndre. They all friends. DeAndre trying to call people, fix it, fix it. His stylist friends, Hollywood. Hollywood is a big stylist. Said that Nicki was gonna find out that he was stealing bags and shit. Okay. Money, all of that. Tamar came out trying to cap saying he ain't steal from me. But EJ did, basically trying to shift the conversation. Okay, but we back up over here on DeAndre. Boyfriend came out saying he's stealing bags. Even, his ex-boss, everybody, okay? And DeAndre telling Nikki business. Whether it's true or not, what are you doing telling her business? So
Right.
And just to clear things up, her team said he did not style her for the Gag City tour. He only pulled clothes for meet and greets and errands and the hotel looks. That's it. So she had custom Dolce, Gabbana, and whatever those brands are. I don't buy them, can't afford them, don't want them. Okay, so kudos to her. You know, that's rich people shit. Now, so let's get on. So Rah Ali. So I asked y'all yesterday. I was like, "Who is Khadijah?" I'm getting all this information on my desk. I'm like, "Who's Khadijah?" So I still can't find Khadijah's last name. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, "Who the fuck is Khadijah?" So I ended up finding Khadijah. You guys
Wasn't that
help me.
the
She was.
babysitter or something?
She is Rah Ali's babysitter now, but she was Nicki Minaj's personal assistant for a little while. Okay,
Oh,
this was years
damn,
ago.
Nikki.
This was back about 5 years ago.
Okay.
Okay, so hold on. Let me make sure I got my dates in order real quick, cause I ain't nobody finna fix they motherfucking mouth set. Goddamn thing. Hold on, real quick for me. Let me see. Yep, back in 2016. So that's 7 years ago. Okay, now Rob was around at the time and everything like that. So Nikki hired her, and Nikki hires the Barbs sometimes to do, little things. And so Khadijah is an ex-Barb. And so Khadijah had access to Nikki's social media. She had access to the iCloud so that she can post on behalf and, do things for Nikki and stuff
Right, right,
like
right,
that.
right.
She's no longer there, apparently, because hold on, let me get my little receipts here. Oh,
Damn, they be showing their asses on Mad Day.
hold on for a second. I know it's always Mad Day. Hold on. Let me
Shout
make.
out to everybody in the building.
I got so many damn notes here. It's not even funny.
We
Yeah, hold on.
definitely see y'all. Hang tight, hang
So
tight. She's gonna loudspeakers up in just a minute.
hold on. Going through
If
all
you do
of
know
them.
Tasha K, she's gotta drop all the wine first before she allows any speakers up. So just hang tight, y'all.
Okay, so the Rico that I believe Nikki is talking about, and I can't say for a fact, I gotta really, investigate some more, but apparently Khadijah is being investigated right now for stealing Nikki's information, sharing it, Apple ID, password, username, and giving it to Raw as well as others. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So hold on for a second. There's some more information on Khadijah real quick because I haven't pulled her background yet, but I did pull Rah Ali's, and that's what we're gonna get into today.
Okay.
That's what we're going to break
Let's
down
go.
today. Hold on for a second. Hold on. I'm just gonna make sure because Khadijah is a whole nother. She's a do bitch. That's exactly what she do. She was, personal assistant for Nicki. She was a do bitch. Now she's a babysitter and a side bitch for Rah Ali and Owen.
Mm.
You know who Owen is?
No, who that? Owen?
Yeah, Owen.
Owen.
Owen. You don't know who Owen is?
No, who is it?
Owen C. Edwards, age 51. He's Rah Ali's husband.
Oh, okay, okay,
Mhm.
okay, okay, okay.
Just hold that thought. He owns a few mobile detailing shops, few properties. We're gonna go over the properties here in a second because I'm trying to figure out how does a person that comes out of jail as a felon
I was just getting
own.
ready to say,
No, he got the felon. You know how when they get out of jail, they start car washes. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? They
uh-huh.
barbershop shit. Like they ain't nothing wrong with that. They entrepreneurs. They got to get it how they live. But I'm just trying to figure out his current position as a white glove. Like for his business is what his business name is White Glove Mobile Car Detail LLC. And how does this man have? I'll tell you in just a second. Hold that thought because I'm trying to figure out how does a mobile car detail service gets the amount of loans that he has in his name and Rah Ali's name. And Rah Ali has credit card theft as well as a grand theft larceny on hers. Both of them have fraud and felonies on there, but the amount of properties that they own and the value of those properties in which they bought them for and the mortgages is just not making sense. But I'm smelling some CPNs here. We'll talk about that in just a second, okay? So here's
Mm-hmm.
the thing. So apparently, let me pull this back up. So hold on. It's just so much wine. Okay. So yeah, so we got DeAndre, Rashida Ali, Khadijah. We're gonna do Khadijah next, but it's tonight we're talking about Rashida Ali and her husband Owen. We will be talking about the doctor, the lawyers, the business managers, and some other people. Okay, so hold on. Just trying to make sure I'm covering everything. Okay. All right. So back to Rah Ali. So here's my issue. So Rah is over there trying to take up for DeAndre because her and DeAndre have been friends. Okay. That's how she keeps tabs on Nicki. That's how she's always been able to access, I guess, allegedly her stuff. Now, here's the thing. When you pull Rah Ali's profile, there's just no way that as a woman that has owned a stiletto shop, she's had credit card fraud, she's had um, grand larceny, few foreclosures. There's just no way. And I'm about to post this right now. How is it that Rah Ali and her husband Owen, okay, owns and he owns a car wash. Remember that, okay? He owns
Mm-hmm.
a car wash. There's no other businesses on file, okay? How is it that they own land in New Jersey that they paid $150 million for?
What? Scamming, scamish. Something going on.
I
Something's.
just, I don't get this. And I'm about to post this. And I said, Jay-Z and Beyonce got a property for 200 million.
Mm.
And it's not just this property. There's some $1 million properties. Hold on for a second. So this is one in Fort Lee, New Jersey. Hold on, let me post this one too. I'm about to post all three of these. ONC Edward, make sure ain't no addresses on this real quick. Hold on for a second. Even if they do, y'all gonna screenshot it. It doesn't matter. Um, $1 million mortgage. Raw doesn't fucking work. Raw doesn't work.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. So the forgery, when we go back 5 years and we talk about her being able to, being accused of allegedly forging, Nikki's name on documents and stuff like that. And like I said, this is all alleged. I ain't seen it. You know what I'm saying? And then, Nikki ends up severing ties with her and just walking away. But the fact that Khadijah is allegedly, and you've seen Nikki locked out of her accounts plenty of times, right? Especially on Instagram. That's where it really goes down, where the alleged credit card theft is being taken and her iCloud and stuff like that, and it's being sent and duplicating the phone. Like, that's very real to duplicate someone's phone, especially if it's an iPhone. And so, the fact that Rah Ali and her husband being, he's an ex-felon, he owns like a car wash and stuff like that. And this is all from his report. Their reports match. So a lot of the properties they have in each other's names and stuff like that. But this particular property, like a $150 million mortgage back in 2016, 2015, this is around the time like, and it's in Fort Lee. It's land. It's not an actual physical brick and mortar, but like, how do you afford a metal shop? Like, how is that possible?
Mm. You heard what I said, scamming. There's definitely some type of scamming going on. This is not possible at all. I'm looking at it. I'm looking what you put.
Like, how is this like the stuff that I'm finding out, and my team is still like going over stuff. Like, even like, like, how do you have more property valued
Then what you're
like
worth.
than what you're worth, and you're hanging around like an A-list celebrity who's worth millions? How is this even
Mm-mm.
possible?
Mm, 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 mm.
Hold on real quick. Do I need I could put up the credit card fraud and shit. I'm sure there's some CPNs and stuff being used. I can't prove that. I can't really prove none of this, but at the same time, it's just like it's just really suspicious. And the amount of mortgages that they have, like they have $1 million properties, $500,000 properties, multi-million-dollar properties. And I'm like, but the only thing you see, these goddamn mosquitoes, goddamn, the only thing you see is a car wash.
Mm, 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 mm.
It's all good. It's all good. Let me let some winos up in here real quick. And so we got DeAndre, we got Khadijah, she up next. So I'm gonna try to get Khadijah's stuff and be on here like tomorrow night after my show on YouTube and on TashaKLive.com. And then we got Rah Ali. Like I said, this is a special exclusive for y'all. Since the slander went down over here, it's only fair that it gets, retribution is up over here. Okay. So hold on for a second. Let me let some people. Oh, here go Egal. How you doing, Egal? Hey,
Tasha, you
Egal.
know I can't see because
Hold
you
on for
haven't
a
you
sec.
have you haven't changed my status.
What you mean? I ain't changed your status.
It doesn't say co-host, so I can't see what you see.
Okay, there you go. Invite as co-host. There you go. Okay. So Egal, how you
I'm
doing?
doing good. How about you and yourself?
I'm fantastic.
That's
So,
good.
oh, so, um, what are your thoughts on what we just put out? I'm gonna let some more people up here too.
Child, that's fucking forgery, and she's scamming. That bitch is a scamming ass bitch. And let me tell you something. When you bite the hand that feeds you, it bites back. Period. Point blank. Period. I mean, you can't expect to have your cake and eat it too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like everything that happens in the dark will always come to the light. I just feel like ever since I like seen Rob and got to like kind of like notice her a little bit. I never really liked her. Like I never really fucked with her like that because it always felt like it was something odd with her. Like it felt like she was an opportunist, opportunist. And to me, I felt like I was like at some point, Nikki she gonna like cut her. Like she just gives like she gives fake. You know what I'm saying? She gives leech.
Block that Autobot bitch, Raw Ali. I'm tired of that hoe anyways.
Who that? Who that? Who said that?
Peaches, you
That's
can
Kadisha
moderate and let them
Killer.
run and come
Girl,
on
that
up in
bitch
here,
been
Peaches.
evil. She
Let
been
them run.
evil.
But I got the whole report. And the only reason I'm not gonna put the whole report out is because I don't want them coming to sue me. Talking about, oh, I don't put their personal
Right,
information out and
right,
dox them.
right,
But
right.
those particular things that I just put out, like, how is it that you have that type of property worth that? And there's a Stilettos LLC and a car detailing place. And then, my PI just found out that her husband, Owen. Okay, and his name, did I put out his name for y'all? Because I know y'all gonna go look for him. Apparently, too, he's got a big appetite at 51 and a big appetite for women,
Heavy on it.
heavy on it. And Rob brings him bitches to the bed, but instead now they got a nanny and a side bitch at the same time.
Mm,
This is
mm.
sad.
Yes, I'm just so
Tasha
gagged. Like
K,
I can't believe this. I just hate that this always
I would
happens to
never want to
Nikki.
be your
Like these bitches are always playing with Nikki and playing in her motherfucking face, and she's always a
Period.
real ass bitch
Yes.
and too
My
motherfucking
thing
real for
Period.
these
is, like,
motherfucking bitches
what
around
kind
her.
of.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Hold on, one at
Everybody
a
can't
time.
don't speak
No
all at
clock
once.
yet.
Everybody
I
gonna
was
get
not
their chance
done.
to speak.
Okay,
Listen.
one at a time.
Listen.
We gotta hear everybody.
Yeah, yeah. And you know what's best? If y'all put your hands up and I'll catch who did it first, and then y'all just go in that order.
Do me a favor, add JB's because JB's is in here.
All right, let me grab them.
Okay.
JB's. Okay, got see him. All right, y'all. Who want to go first?